it's crazy. It really is crazy. These judges, these lawyers, this fraud, collusion. Who knows what it's for? Money or friendships or whatever they got going on. But I can honestly say that we should never go in the courtroom feeling like we're already the victims and we did nothing.
Jay-Z might have been out here doing way more than just dropping hits, because now another woman is stepping up, saying she's his daughter. Yup, for real. Just when the whole drama with that alleged son Rymir wasn't wild enough, now the streets are buzzing again, and it's sounding like Jay had a real player past. Word is, folks been whispering that Jay-Z used to move like a straight-up heartbreaker back in the day, and now paternity rumors are multiplying. So the big question is, how many more secret kids are gonna pop out the woodwork? And what made this woman wait so long to speak out? Plus, how's Beyonce supposed to feel getting dragged into this mess, being labeled a stepmom to 2 alleged love children? This could blow up fast. Let's break it down. So y'all probably heard the talk that Bey was already heated over Jay's alleged son, Rymir. That situation had her tight. But now, whew, she's probably losing it. Because this time, it ain't a son, it's a daughter stepping up. The woman making waves is named Letitia Macer. She lives out in Maryland, and she says her family always told her that Jay-Z is her real father. And according to Letitia, she ain't got no doubts. She says it's always been an open secret where she's from. Letitia first shook the internet when she posted on Instagram saying, "I've been quiet for far too long. Join me as I tell you my story of living in the shadows of being Jay-Z's daughter in a city where everyone knew he was my father." That post alone had people doing double takes. She's ready to spill it all, and this ain't just some random internet stunt. The timing, the boldness, the claims, it's got people wondering if this is about to turn into a full-blown scandal. Are we looking at a hidden family tree Jay hoped would never get uncovered? And what's Beyonce really thinking behind closed doors? This story's only getting messier. Letitia's story gets even deeper and way more emotional. She opened up about her childhood, saying she had to grow up fast. Her mom battled multiple sclerosis, and she went from being the fun, loving mom Letitia knew to being bedridden 24/7. While most kids were just trying to get through school, Letitia was out here raising 4 kids, including twins, working 2 jobs, and going to school full-time. That's a lot for anybody, let alone someone carrying a secret like this. But the real jaw-dropper? Letitia claimed she took an ancestry DNA test, and it allegedly confirmed that Jay-Z is her biological father, and she didn't hold back. She posted her facts online like she was ready for war. She wrote, "Fact number 1, it was just confirmed with ancestry DNA. They have a 99% accuracy. Fact number 2, I'm now coming forward because refer to fact number 1. Fact number 3, my mom tried to reach out to him, but child support doesn't work the same when your dad's a celebrity, not like it does with your average baby daddy. Fact number 4, lawyers laughed at me. Fact number 5, deadbeat dads are okay, except when it's Hova. Fact number 6, I've thought about this every single day of my life. It's been 28 years. How long was I supposed to keep quiet? Whew! She's clearly been carrying this weight for decades, and now she's had enough. But here's where it gets even messier. Multiple people from back home are chiming in, saying this wasn't news to them. They say it was an open secret in their area that Jay-Z was her dad. One person even wrote, "If you're not from the shore, you won't understand." But we all knew that was her father. Another claimed Jay allegedly knew about Letitia for years, but stayed silent and let his legal team handle everything. No accountability, no public response, just silence. One woman who claims she was there from the start didn't hold back either. She posted, "I know the story from start to finish. I'm the one who hooked your mom and dad up years ago. Jay asked me who she was when I lived on the 500 side of Greenwood Avenue. We used to chill in that apartment all the time, laughing, drinking, smoking, playing cards, and doing other stuff too." Whew. She kept going. "Lisa and I have been talking about this for years. I remember when she came to my spot on Bradley Avenue in Cambridge, Maryland. Me and Lisa actually called Rockefeller back then, trying to reach Jay to tell him about Tasha. But here's where it gets cold. She says the man who picked up the phone said, Do you know how many women call me daily saying Jay-Z their baby daddy? And she swore on it saying, "My hand to God." Then she dropped this gem. Like Gloria Jean Turner used to say, "What's done in the dark always comes to light." And baby, it looks like that time has finally come. So now the spotlight is back on Jay-Z, and folks are wondering, did he really just refuse to lock it down back in the day? Because the drama is piling up. And just imagine the tension right now in the Carter household. It's gotta be thick enough to cut with a knife. Remember the whole situation with Rymir? The courts finally told Jay-Z to hand over his DNA so the truth could be settled once and for all. But guess what? He's still dodging. Yep, after more than 15 years of back and forth, he's out here fighting it again. And it gets even messier. Rymir and his guardian Lily have straight up accused Jay and Beyoncé of trying to pressure them into dropping the whole thing. They claim the Carters have been moving shady, allegedly using power plays to sweep this all under the rug. Things took a wild turn when Dr. Lily, Rymir's longtime guardian, actually filed a legal case against her own legal team. According to reports, she accused those lawyers of secretly working with Jay-Z's legal squad, trying to help him dodge that paternity test once and for all. She said they were playing both sides and that shady collab caused serious issues in the court process, leading the case to get tossed out in Philadelphia. But that's not where the drama ends. Rymir and Dr. Lily say they've been dealing with pressure and intimidation for years. Rymir claims it all got worse right after he filed a civil suit against Jay-Z. And Dr. Lily? She's convinced Beyoncé had a hand in keeping Jay from ever publicly acknowledging Rymir or even settling the case. It's like this whole thing's been swept under the rug on purpose. And yet, they believe Jay and Beyoncé mocked Rymir in one of their songs. Fans specifically point to lyrics from the couple's track Heard About Us, where Jay-Z appears to dismiss the paternity rumors in a sarcastic way. He jokes about being called dad online and makes it clear that he doesn't take the claims seriously. Some listeners believe those lines were subtle jabs aimed directly at Rymir, turning what was a serious situation into a lyrical diss. Oof! Rymir didn't take that lightly at all. Feeling humiliated, he hit the studio and fired back with his own diss track. In it, he clapped back with a bold line, "Ninjas wash up." That track had people talking, wondering if this whole feud was about to explode publicly. Rymir didn't just stop at one track. He dropped another one called 55 Where the F You At, going straight at Jay-Z's neck. He rapped, "Need to go back to your old days. Grown man in his old ways." And folks were quick to clock that he was calling out Jay for still ducking accountability like it's 1999. But when people started calling him petty, Rymir addressed it head-on in an interview. He made it clear, "This ain't about beef or trying to start drama. I'm putting my music out to let the world know I'm still rising. No matter what anyone says, even Jay-Z, I'm coming for the industry." Then he hit everyone with the real question. If he said 1,000 times that he's not my dad, then why won't he just take the test? And boom, just like that, the whole thing stopped being about just a paternity claim. Now it's about truth, respect, and being seen. Even his publicist jumped in, saying, "Jay-Z put his feelings out there and heard about us, so Rymir's just doing the same." But let's be clear, Jay-Z never said any of that stuff to Rymir or his family directly. So who's he talking to? Why is he avoiding them like this? Meanwhile, Jay-Z's lawyers tried to spin the narrative, claiming Rymir was just chasing clout and trying to grab a bag. But Rymir shut that down real fast. He clapped back saying, "I don't want money. I don't want fame. I just want to know the truth. I want closure. I want to know who my father is. Simple." Jay-Z's supposed to be a role model for our community, right? He's out here yelling Black Lives Matter. Well, then prove it. Take responsibility and speak the truth. Rymir said it plain and simple. If I'm not your son and nothing ever happened with my mom, then just take the test. Like, seriously, how hard is that? If Jay-Z's telling the truth, why is his first reaction always no when the DNA test comes up? And here's where things get really sensitive. It's been claimed that Jay-Z allegedly got Rymir's mom, Wanda, pregnant back when she was just a teenager, and he was already in his 20s. According to Dr. Lily, Wanda was only 16 when she first met Jay, but there's a chance she told him she was older. Still, that kind of age gap raises major eyebrows. Dr. Lily explained that after Wanda found out she was pregnant, she didn't know how to contact him. But then out of nowhere, Jay-Z's in-house lawyer reached out. At first, it seemed like they were ready to work things out quietly. She said they even had conversations about Rymir's music talent and the possibility of signing him to Jay's label. But since he was still in high school, Lily said no, it wasn't the right time. Then everything flipped. Suddenly, a different set of lawyers showed up with a whole new energy, and Lily said the vibe changed fast. She believes that once they realized Wanda may have been underage during the alleged situation, things got way more serious for Jay-Z behind the scenes. Eventually, a judge ordered Jay-Z to finally take the test. But guess what? He didn't just say no, he flipped the whole script. Instead of responding to the paternity claim, Jay-Z filed legal documents accusing Rymir of harassing him for years. His legal team called the accusations baseless and even labeled Rymir's behavior as obsessive. They basically argued that the courts have already shut this down more than once, and Rymir keeps dragging it back up, ignoring every ruling. And that's exactly what triggered a previous contempt order. See, Jay-Z's legal team keeps saying this whole situation is just old news being recycled for clout. But let's be real. If the case was really dead and gone, why did the judge order a DNA test again? Clearly, there's something still cooking behind the scenes. But now, Jay's team is playing the delay game. According to reports, they asked the court for extra time to respond to the lawsuit, claiming the original filing from May 6th wasn't properly served. They even argued Jay didn't find out about the lawsuit until June 3rd. Sounds like someone's trying to buy time and plan a new defense. And now fans are calling it for what it is, stall tactics, especially since there's a brand new twist that's throwing everything off. That daughter who just popped up out of nowhere. Word is, this could be the final straw for Beyonce. The talk on the street? She's done playing second fiddle to Jay-Z's messy past, and she's not about to stick around and become stepmom to outside kids. But interestingly enough, folks are saying Jay might be handling the daughter situation way smoother than he ever did with Rymir. Why? Because rumors are flying that he's moving real quiet behind the scenes, trying to shut it all down before it blows up. One rumor says Jay-Z allegedly bought Letitia a $1.7 million mansion to keep things quiet. Her own friends supposedly confirmed she signed an NDA right after that. If true, whew, that's some next-level hush money. So now the question is, will he try to do the same thing with Rymir? And is Beyoncé really about to make him choose between her and his outside kids? This drama just keeps getting messier, and something tells me we're only getting started. What do you think? Is Jay-Z trying to sweep it all under the rug with money and NDAs? Is Beyoncé really packing her bags for good? Let's talk about it in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and drop your thoughts. Because the tea is hot and it's not slowing down anytime soon. See you in the next one.